I'm sure you saw the news that Russian TV is telling its citizens to look for the closest bomb shelters. We have the Russian ambassador to the U.S. He's saying that the relations between America and Russia is the lowest point since the Cold War. Wanted to see who you thought in the race, Clinton, Trump, is the best to deal with U.S.-Russia relations.
I'm part of the transition work for Trump's campaign, and I don't deal with questions about the election, about the politics of it. I'll tell you what I think substantively about some of these issues. But,
that's fine.
I think it's a very serious situation with Russia. They may be exaggerating it a bit in order to try to lean on us. They've had good luck leaning on President Obama and getting a warm water port in the Mediterranean, running the relationship with Iran and Syria by backing down from his red line, not wanting the Assad regime to use chemical weapons against its own people. And then when they went ahead and did it, President Obama sort of said, oh, well, okay, I'll erase my red line, and handed the problem to Russia. So it shouldn't be surprising to people that Russia is asserting itself in this part of the world. That's the way Russian governments decide to assert themselves, is when their opponent looks weak. And President Obama has made us look weak. So there could be a serious problem. I don't know how serious. I don't know if it's being exaggerated. I really wouldn't say.
Would it be the right approach to join them and make peace with them in fighting in Syria, or get tough on them?
It's much more complicated than that. It's got something that's got to be continually assessed, and the circumstances of reactions assessed, and so forth. And they have some good Russian experts inside the U.S. government, but I think the White House has been making far too many decisions based on public relations.
It is complex. It is complex. My last question was on ISIS. We've seen ISIS expand over the last few years in so many different countries. What's step one? What can the U.S. do as a first step to take care of the problem?
We got to destroy ISIS in its home caliphate in Iraq and Syria. And then we've got to work with a lot of other countries to help them with the way they can use data, all sorts of things, to help them figure out how to defeat ISIS at home, for them at home, because it's a serious problem, and it will be for years.